Hi everyone, myself K. Hariharan, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering from Kamaraj College of Engineering and Technology. Today I am going to present the topic on Introduction to Levelling in Surveying. You see, levelling is nothing but a measure of height above the ground level, that is the height of specific point to the datum. Okay. This levelling is a type of surveying in which the level above the ground surface, that is height above the ground surface, is measured. And the importance of levelling in the field work is it helps the surveyor to mark the contour map. Okay, the contour map is used to mention the geographical features of any place. If you are going to start a survey of any place and going to mark the geographical features like land surface, sea surface, any hills, the type of natural features are marked using the contour map, and that was done by the levelling. And also it helps the surveyor to level the ground. If they are going to construct any huge buildings, first they are going to level the surface. For type of leveling the ground, this leveling surveying is used. And also it also used to help the pipe transport, especially for the transportation of any fluid like water or any petroleum which is used to transport through the pipeline, to construct a pipeline on the ground in a form of which is easy to transport that fluid. This type of leveling is used. And these are all the common errors encountered while doing a leveling operation. The first one is collimation or parallax error. The collimation is nothing but when you are doing when you are focusing any object, the line of sight will not focus on that object. That crosshair in the leveling instrument that does not focus correctly on that object, this error will occur. And also if you are not level that instrument by adjusting the foot screws, if that was not done properly, this collimation error will occur. And change point is nothing but we may not able to do a leveling for several kilometers. For a particular point, when the points are not visible, you have to change the leveling instrument to that wherever the point is visible. Okay, that is a changing point. When you are done, when you are not properly done the changing point operation, this error will occur. And next one is refraction error. The refraction error will occur due to the light rays. When you are done survey in a direct sunlight and there are any light availability, bright light during their survey operation, you may encounter this refraction error. Okay, these are all the three common types of error occur in a leveling. And these are all the common important terms which is used in a leveling operation. First one is a backside. The backside is nothing but a first reading after you are setting the instrument. When you are going to do a leveling operation, after setting out the instrument, the first reading which you are taken was the backside reading. This reading is mainly taken on the benchmark. The benchmark is the reference point for the leveling survey. And next one is the foresight reading. Foresight reading is the last reading we have taken in the leveling operation. When you are doing in a continuous, taking a leveling for a continuous point, and the point which is not visible, we are going to make a change point. And the last point which you are taking before changing the instrument, that is called as the foresight reading. And the intermediate reading is the reading taken between the backside and the foresight. The reading taken between the first and the last reading, all the intermediate readings we have taken are called as the intermediate site. And next one is a benchmark. This one is the reference point which you are fixed. This one is a permanent reference point which you are fixing, which is taken as a reference for taking the other point. We have to take a benchmark as a reference point to measure the height of the other points on the ground. And line of sight. Line of sight is nothing but when you are focusing a telescope to any point, we are adjusting the eyepiece and focusing the point which you are taking the leveling height. Okay, that is the line of sight. And staff reading. The staff reading is nothing but the reading we are taken on the leveling staff. Okay, while you are doing a leveling, you are going to take the reading only on the leveling staff. After we are focusing the particular point, we have to take the reading on the leveling staff. That is the staff reading. And height of the instrument. The height of the instrument is nothing but the leveling instrument height along with the tripod stand. From the ground level, we have to take the reading for that particular point, and the point which is the staff reading which is taken on the ground and plus the benchmark reading, which is considered as the total height of the instrument. And these are all the common important terms used in the leveling operations. And these are all the instrument used for leveling. Today there are so many advanced instruments are used for doing a leveling operation, and some of the instruments are auto level, dumpy level, laser level, total station also used as a leveling instrument, and finally the staff, which is commonly used for all type of leveling operations. We see one by one. This is the auto level instrument. This is the advanced instrument which is nowadays used for the leveling operation. This instrument mainly used for reduce the working time, because it will automatically focus the reading, and the leveling also done automatically in this instrument. It consists of an integrated collimator setup that will automatically level the instrument whenever you are set up any on the ground. And this is a dumpy level. The dumpy level is the mostly used instrument, and this instrument we have to do most of the operations manually compared to the auto level. And this is the major difference between the dumpy level and auto level instrument. In dumpy level instrument, the staff reading need not to adjust the staff reading, it will be adjust by itself. And in the auto level instrument, we have to adjust the staff reading based on the reading we have taken. And in the dumpy level, we have to we no need to level the instrument, we no need to level the bubble tube, and it will autofocus, it will automatically level itself. And but in in a dumpy level, we have to level the instrument by adjusting the foot screws, and you have to level the tube in the center. But in auto level, it will automatically level the instrument and no need to adjust the foot screws. And in the line of sight is manually adjusted in the dumpy level. In the dumpy level, you have to adjust the eyepiece and object piece to focusing the line of sight. But in auto level instrument, the internal compensatory machine we have discussed earlier. This is the internal collimator setup which is autofocus the object, and we no need to manually adjust the instrument. And it is difficult to make accurate measurement when we compare to the autofocus auto leveling instrument. This dumpy level instrument will not be suitable for taking more accurate reading, and this auto level instrument will give more accurate reading compared to the dumpy level. And this is the other type of instrument using, and this is a laser level. In this instrument, they are using laser beam to take the leveling reading. And the total station, we already know total station is used for all the type of surveying operations. We can measure the length, angles, area, all the calculations are done by using a total station. We can also use a total station to do the leveling operations also. And this is a leveling staff. This leveling staff which is used to mark the reading, leveling reading on the particular point. If you use any type of instrument, this leveling staff only used to mark the reading. And these are all the common types of surveying which is done in the leveling operation. There are different types of leveling surveying are done, and these are all the common types. First one is the direct leveling. There are two major categories: direct leveling. Under the direct leveling, there are different types of levelings are there: simple leveling, differential leveling, fly leveling, profile leveling, precise leveling, and reciprocal leveling. And other type of leveling are trigonometric leveling, barometric leveling, and stadia leveling. And we discuss one by one. See, this is a simple leveling. This is the basic form of leveling methodology which is used used in a leveling operation. In this type of simple leveling, we have to fix the instrument between the 2 points wherever you have to do the leveling operation. See, the instrument is set between the 2 points where you have done the leveling operation, and the staff readings on the staff is placed on the 2 points wherever you have to take the level. Okay, and this is particularly used where the distance between the 2 points is very small, and for the small type of surveying operation, this type of simple leveling is used. And this is the differential leveling. This type of leveling is particularly used when the distance between the 2 points where we have to done a leveling is more. Okay, see, the first point is here, and this is the last point. The distance between the 2 points is more, and also the intervisibility between the each point is more. Okay, the visibility is not that much accurate in this type of differential leveling is used. In this process, the number of intermediate stations are located. Okay, the more number of intermediate stations are fixed, and the instrument is shifted to each station, and the corresponding leveling is taken for this differential leveling method. And this is the fly leveling method. This type of fly leveling is conducted when the benchmark is far away. Okay, when the benchmark is not nearer to each point, we have to fix temporary benchmark for each point. Okay, this type of fly leveling is particularly used where the benchmark is not visible from all the points. Okay, therefore, we have to fix temporary benchmark for each point, and this type of leveling gives only appropriate result, and this is particularly used where the benchmark is not visible. Okay, and this is the profile leveling, and this type of leveling is particularly used for the road construction, any pipeline construction, that type of longitudinal surveying. This type of profile surveying is used. See from the figure, the profile surveying is nothing but we have to if you are going to construct a road, we have to fix the centerline marking for the road construction for type for that type, and also for the railway track laying, that type of operation, and also for the pipelines, for the type of surveying. This profile leveling is mostly used. In this profile leveling, you have to fix both the longitudinal marking and also the cross sectional marking for the each point, and the formation and the profile is marked, and based on that the ground is leveled by using this profile leveling. And this type of precise leveling, this type of precise leveling is similar to the differential leveling. See, this is the differential leveling. Differential leveling is particularly used where the distance between the 2 points is more, and in this type of leveling we have to fix the change the instrument to the each point. We have to fix more number of intermediate points. That is a differential leveling. This precise leveling is similar to the differential leveling, but this is more accurate compared to the differential leveling. This is more precise. Precise is nothing but accurate. Here we have done the accuracy of 1 mm per 1 kilometer accuracy. We have done this type of precise surveying. And this is a trigonometrical leveling. Trigonometrical survey is nothing but you have to measure the level difference by using the known horizontal distance and vertical angle. Okay, in this survey we have to measure the horizontal distance between the point where you have to done a leveling and the instrument, and you also mark the vertical angle. Okay, by using the horizontal distance and vertical angle, you have to measure the level difference or level on the particular point by indirect method. Okay, this is also called as a indirect leveling. And this is a barometric leveling. This is one of the approximate method of leveling. In this method, we are using the barometric pressure, atmospheric pressure. The barometer is an instrument which is used to measure the atmospheric pressure, and we have to measure the atmospheric pressure for the two different points, and by using the difference in atmospheric pressure between the 2 points, we can measure the level of that particular point. Okay, level is nothing but the height of that particular point, and this is a rough estimate only. We cannot measure the more accurate level by using the barometric method, but we can measure some approximate level by using this barometric pressure. And this is a stadia leveling. Stadia leveling is similar, which is similar to the trigonometrical leveling. This stadia leveling is based on the tachymetric survey. In this tachymetric survey, we are using the 3 hair reading. We have a central hair reading, and top hair reading, and bottom hair reading. We are using the 3 reading to measure the level. Okay, and we have to focus the instrument based on the profile of the land. Okay, and we have to tilt the telescope. We have to, in this case, the line of sight is inclined. Okay, inclined from the horizontal. Okay, the telescope itself is the instrument telescope itself will tilt based on the profile of the land, and this type of surveying leveling operation is mainly used for the hilly areas. Okay, and this is a most accurate method, and it is the most suitable for the hilly areas. And this is how to take staff reading in the leveling operation. Now we have discussed what is leveling and what are the instrument used for leveling and what are the different methods of leveling, and now we are going to discuss on how to take a staff reading in the leveling staff. Okay, see, this is a leveling staff. In this leveling staff, the readings are marked like this. See, this level is this 7 is marked as in a red color, which is indicate that this is a 7 feet, okay, 7 feet height. And this white marking, the white marking is used for the lower white background is used for the odd digit, and this black mark is used for the even digit. For example, if the hair reading is on the point, this point is marked on this point, this reading is this is for 7.2, up to this the reading is 7.2, and the next white line is 7.21. okay, if the reading is marked on the foot of the next black line, or it is on the white line. Okay, the white line is indicated for the odd reading, and the black line is indicated for the even reading, even digit. Okay, for example, this is for the 7, and the next line is 7.05, and this is a 7.1, sorry, 7.02, okay, 7.03, 04, like that. This is 7.1, and next one is 7.15 and 7.12, like that. This is for 7.2, and this is 7.21 and 7.23, 24, like that. The reading is goes on increasing. Okay, and this reading, if the hair is on this point, we have to mark the take the level reading as 7.21. Similarly, if the point is here, this is taken as 7.29. okay, likewise we have to take the reading on the leveling stuff. Okay, I discuss once again what you have shared in this lecture. See, today we have discussed on leveling surveying. I have discussed what is the leveling. Leveling is nothing but a height of the object above the ground surface. Measure the height of a specific relative point to the datum, and this is the important of leveling operations. It is mainly done for the mapping contour map, and to level the ground, and to lay the pipelines, and these are the error commonly encountered, and this is the important terms in the leveling operation: backside, foresight, intermediate sight, benchmark, line of sight, stop reading, and height of the instrument. And these are the major instrument: auto level, dumpy level, laser level, total station, and staff. And this is the instrument which is used, and this is the different type of leveling operations, which is simple leveling, differential leveling, fly leveling, profile leveling, and precise leveling, trigonometrical leveling, barometric leveling, and finally stadia leveling. And you have discussed on how to take the reading on the leveling stuff. Thank you.